Stressed about your goals? Stuck in a rut and unsure how to move forward? Imagine if there was a way to train your mind for success without taking a single step. What if you could mentally create the life you want and then watch it unfold in reality? Successful people all over the world swear by this technique, and today, we're diving into exactly how they do it. This is the power of visualization, the mental strategy that turns dreams into action and goals into reality. Stay with me, and I'll show you how you can use it to transform your life, just like the world's most successful people. What is visualization? Before we dive into how successful people use it, let's break down what visualization actually is and why it works so well. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image of your future success. But it's not just about imagining the end goal, like becoming a millionaire or landing your dream job. It's about seeing the entire journey unfold, step by step. It's a technique where you vividly picture the steps you'll take to achieve your goals, whether it's the daily grind of building your business, the moment you shake hands with your first client, or how you'll feel crossing the finish line of that marathon. Successful people use visualization not only to see the outcome, but to mentally rehearse the process. And here's the thing, visualization helps your brain rehearse these steps, so when it's time to act, it feels like second nature. Think of it as mental practice. You're programming your brain to be ready for success. Whether you're preparing for a big presentation, launching a product, or even dealing with a tough conversation, you're conditioning yourself to handle it in the best possible way. It's more than daydreaming. It's a structured way to prepare your mind for the success you want to achieve. The science behind visualization. Now, let's get into the science of why visualization works. You might be wondering, how can simply imagining something help you achieve it? Well, here's what happens. When you vividly imagine an action, whether it's running a race or giving a speech, your brain activates the same neural pathways as if you were physically doing it. That's right. Your brain can't really tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. In a study with athletes, researchers found that athletes who visualized their training in addition to their physical practice showed significant performance improvements compared to those who didn't. This is because mental imagery triggers your brain to create neural patterns, the same kind of patterns it creates during physical practice. So, when you visualize your success, you're essentially creating a mental roadmap that your brain follows when it's time to take real-world action. This helps you build confidence, reduce anxiety, and improve your overall performance. And because you've practiced in your mind, you're less likely to freeze or panic when challenges come your way. You're already mentally prepared. Visualization also has a powerful impact on your emotions. When you see yourself succeeding, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical that motivates you to keep going. This is why visualization is so effective. It primes both your mind and your emotions for success. Real-life examples of visualization in action. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian in history, relied heavily on visualization to prepare for his races. Every day, he would mentally rehearse his races, not just the ideal scenario, but every possible outcome, even things going wrong. Phelps would visualize the exact moment he dives into the water, the way his arms and legs move in perfect synchronization, how he turns at each lap, and how it would feel to win. During the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Phelps experienced a nightmare situation, his goggles filled with water halfway through the race. But because he had already visualized this exact scenario, he wasn't fazed. He stayed calm, trusted his mental preparation, and finished the race. Despite the setback, he won the gold medal and set a world record. Phelps used visualization not just to anticipate success, but to prepare for adversity. By mentally rehearsing every detail of his races, he conditioned his mind and body to stay focused, no matter what happened. His ability to visualize every stroke of the race helped him become the most successful Olympian of all time. Oprah Winfrey. Long before she became one of the most influential women in the world, Oprah Winfrey used visualization to shape her destiny. Growing up in poverty, Oprah dreamed of a life of abundance and impact. She would often close her eyes and visualize herself on television, not just hosting a show, but changing lives on a grand scale. Even when she faced rejection and hardship early in her career, Oprah kept visualizing the life she wanted. She didn't just see herself succeeding, she saw herself using her platform to make a difference. She imagined the emotions she would feel, the connection she would have with her audience, and the impact she would make. Oprah's visualization wasn't just about wealth or fame. She used it to manifest a life of purpose, and through her unwavering belief in her vision, she turned her dream into reality. Today, Oprah is not only a billionaire but a global icon for personal growth, empowerment, and philanthropy. Jim Carrey. Before Jim Carrey became one of Hollywood's biggest stars, he was a struggling actor with big dreams. In 1990, while his career was still stagnant, Carrey did something extraordinary. He wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated it for Thanksgiving 1995, and carried it in his wallet every day. He visualized earning that exact amount for a movie role, even though at the time he was far from achieving it. Every day, Jim Carrey would take out the check, look at it, and imagine the moment it would come true. He didn't just think about it, he felt it. He visualized every detail, from signing the movie contract to seeing the zeros on the check, and even the feeling of accomplishment. He believed in that vision so strongly that it drove him to keep pushing through every rejection. Incredibly, by Thanksgiving 1995, Jim Carrey was offered exactly $10 million for his role in Dumb and Dumber, just as he had visualized. His belief in the power of visualization helped him manifest his dreams and turn them into reality. Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, one of the world's most successful life coaches, used visualization to shape his career from the very beginning. Robbins didn't start in front of packed stadiums. Early in his career, he would often visualize himself speaking to huge crowds, helping thousands of people achieve breakthroughs. Robbins didn't just visualize the applause or the success, he visualized the emotions and transformations his audience would experience. He mentally rehearsed the energy in the room, the breakthroughs people would have, and how it would feel to know he made a difference in their lives. Today, Tony Robbins speaks in front of tens of thousands of people at a time, empowering them to change their lives. He attributes much of his success to the power of visualization, mentally creating the reality he wanted long before it became real. Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington, one of Hollywood's most respected actors, faced countless rejections early in his career. But instead of letting those rejections define him, Washington used visualization to stay focused on his dreams. Even when the doors seemed closed, he would see himself as a successful actor, delivering powerful performances, walking red carpets, and winning awards. Washington didn't just visualize the fame, he visualized the hard work, the auditions, the setbacks, and how he would rise above them. He imagined his future success so vividly that it pushed him to keep going, no matter how many times he was told no. Today, Denzel Washington is an Oscar-winning actor with a career spanning decades, proving that with persistence and visualization, you can turn rejection into opportunity. His ability to mentally see his future success helped him rise to the top of Hollywood. How to practice visualization. Ready to start using visualization for your own success? It's simpler than you think, but the key is to be intentional and consistent. Let's break it down into 5 easy steps. Step 1. Get crystal clear on your goals. First, you need to know exactly what you're aiming for. Vague goals like, I want to be successful, aren't going to cut it. Be as specific as possible. Define the goal in detail. For example, instead of saying, I want to be fit, say, I will run a 5K by the end of this year. The clearer your goal, the easier it is for your brain to focus on it. When your goal is clear and measurable, your brain can lock onto it and start creating a mental path toward achieving it. Step 2. Create a vivid mental picture. Now, close your eyes and create a detailed mental image of your success. Picture yourself in the moment when you've achieved your goal. What do you see? What does it feel like? Make it vivid. If your goal is to run a 5K, imagine every detail, your feet hitting the pavement, the sound of the crowd cheering, the feeling of crossing the finish line. The more senses you engage, the more powerful your visualization becomes. Engaging all your senses in the visualization makes the experience feel real to your brain, which helps strengthen the neural connections needed to make it happen. Step 3. Engage your emotions. Here's the secret to effective visualization. You need to connect emotionally with your vision. It's not just about seeing it in your mind, it's about feeling it. When you visualize your success, tap into the emotions you'll feel when you achieve it. Is it pride? Happiness? Excitement? The stronger the emotional connection, the more your brain believes it's already happening. Feeling the emotions of success not only makes the visualization more powerful, but it also boosts your motivation to take action. Step 4. Practice daily. Like any other skill, visualization requires practice. Set aside just 5 to 10 minutes each day to visualize your goals. The key is consistency. By visualizing regularly, you reinforce those mental pathways, making them stronger each time. Make visualization part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or exercising. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Step 5. Pair visualization with action. Visualization is powerful, but it's only half the equation. You have to pair it with real-world action. After you visualize your success, take small steps toward your goal each day. Whether it's sending that email, making a call, or working on your skills, real progress happens when you combine mental preparation with physical effort. Visualization primes your brain for success, but it's your daily actions that make it real. When you combine the two, you become unstoppable. Why visualization works? So, why does visualization work? It's all about aligning your mind and body for success. When you repeatedly visualize achieving your goal, you're programming your subconscious mind to work in harmony with your conscious desires. Think of it like this: your subconscious mind controls a lot of your actions, often without you realizing it. By visualizing success, you're training your subconscious to focus on opportunities and solutions that align with your goals. This means you'll start to notice chances to move forward that you might have missed otherwise. When obstacles arise, visualization also prepares you to handle them with confidence. Instead of being surprised or thrown off track, you've already mentally rehearsed how to stay calm and find a solution. This makes you more resilient and adaptable to change. On an emotional level, visualization builds confidence. When you see yourself succeeding over and over again in your mind, your brain starts to believe it's possible. This reduces fear, increases your self-assurance, and keeps you motivated. Essentially, you're tricking your brain into thinking you've already succeeded, and it responds by driving you toward that success. Final thought and call to action. From Michael Phelps to Oprah Winfrey, the world's most successful people are proof that visualization works. And now it's your turn. Whether you want to build a business, reach personal milestones, or live a more fulfilling life, visualization is a tool you can start using today. Your future success starts in your mind. Thank you for watching. If you're ready to start visualizing your success, hit the like button, subscribe for more tips on motivation and personal growth, and share this video with someone who could use a little inspiration. Remember, your dreams are closer than you think.